Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Suryansh and welcome to my YouTube channel where bikers meet. Since this is our first review video, I'm going to review the newcomer bike below 400cc segment, and that is the new Java Perak. So talking about the engine first, what we have here is the 334cc single cylinder 4-stroke liquid cooled engine with 6-speed transmission. The bike produces 30.64 horsepower and 32.74 Newton meter of torque. Talking about the fuel tank, here we have Java branding in golden color with Perak branding as well. The capacity of fuel tank is 14 liters and the mileage claimed by the company is 34.05 km per liter, which is quite impressive. So let's take you to the front. So the front wheel is 18-inch spoke wheel and we have here 280mm disc and the brakes are by Bray. We get a telescopic suspension which is I think 43mm, and talking about the tire, it is 100/90 C8 tube tire. Let's go upwards. We get bulb indicators to maintain its old school look. We get a Java buzzer and then we get a halogen headlamp with high beam and low beam as well, and here we get the Java branding. This is the radiator of the bike, which means this bike is liquid cooled. Let's take you to the rear. Here we have a 17-inch spoke wheel with tire size of 140/70, and here we get a 240mm disc. This bike is a dual channel ABS. So let's take you to the seat. Here we get an LED tail lamp and 7-step adjustable mono suspension, and the leather upholstery on this seat looks really good, really impressive, with Perak badging as well. Dual silencer, seat mounted on the mono suspension. So let's take you to the front. Here we get the cockpit mounted street style handlebar with rear view mirror mounted on the handlebars, and let me show you the speedometer. It is not your average daily speedometer which you see in your everyday bikes, but this one is different. Let me show you how. Yep, this one rotates clockwise and the fuel indicator rotates clockwise as well, which is kind of confusing. Here is the ABS indicator and bike has done only 410 kilometers. So without wasting any time, let's take a ride of this beautiful machine. So there is a difference between this bike and Royal Enfield, that Royal Enfield engines produce a thumping sound, but this engine is opposite of that. This one runs like a sports bike. So bike does a quite good performance. So there is a 6-speed transmission, but I'm not gonna use that on this kind of road because this one is very bouncy and I love my GoPro. riding posture is comfortable. It's not very aggressive. Yeah, but it's steeper than the Royal Enfield. So Royal Enfield riders will find it kind of uncomfortable. So now let's take the U-turn. No doubt this is a 30 horsepower bike. Runs like a horse. The road is quite bouncy and shockers are really doing a great job. That's my friend Rajat. He's going to edit this video.